Hi everyone, and welcome to St. Paul's Faith Formation this Wednesday evening. This is Holy Week, and for our formation activity and story this week, we are going to be learning about the empty tomb, the story of the empty tomb. So Ellie will read the story to you, and then we have a baking activity for you. So you might not be able to do it along with us this evening, but maybe if you are able to get all the ingredients and see how it goes, you can always do it one of these other evenings or over the weekend. And the recipe is not posted anywhere. However, it's something that we've done with St. Paul's Faith Formation with the youth in the past. And so it is available online. There's lots of different recipes available. So I didn't just pick one source. I'm just kind of going off memory and also a combination of other sources. So take a look if you're interested in finding the recipe online. And always remember to have a parent help you if you're doing any online searches. All right, thanks, and I hope you enjoy our activity and story this evening.
Hi everyone, this week's story is The Empty Tomb and can be found in your Spark Bible. It was early in the morning on the third day after Jesus died. The sky was pink and red with the first light of the sun. The woman didn't notice the sky. They hurried to the cave that contained Jesus' body. Mary Magdalene and Mary, the mother of James, led the way. Two others, Salome and Joanna, carried the spices to rub on the body of Jesus. They had a job to do. When the tomb of Jesus came into sight, they froze. Uh-oh. They had forgotten about the huge stone that sealed the opening to the cave. How would they move it? The woman kept going to the cave anyway. As they came closer, the woman could see that the stone had already been rolled away. They peeked inside. Ooh, it was dark in there. Brr, it was cold in there. Drip, drop, it was damp in there. What? It was empty in there. Jesus was gone. An angel appeared in sparkling white clothes. The glow from the angel brightened even the darkest corners of the cave. The woman shielded their eyes from the blinding light. Don't be afraid, the angel said. Jesus isn't here. This is a place for the dead. Jesus is alive. Hurry, the angel said. Go tell the disciples. The woman did not delay. They ran to tell Jesus' friends what they had seen and heard. Oof. Mary bumped into a man, tripped and fell at his feet. Wait, she knew those feet. A familiar hand reached out to help her. Wait, she knew that hand. She looked up. Yes, she knew that smile. It was Jesus. Hello, friends, Jesus said. Jesus was really alive. The women hugged his feet and shouted with joy. Go tell the others the good news that I am alive, Jesus said. I will meet them in Galilee. I can't wait to see them again. The women had a new job to do. They had to tell everyone Jesus was alive. Now, here at the end of the story, there's a question. I encourage you to talk to somebody in your household about this. What would you have done if you were one of the women and saw the angel in the cave?
That story follows the story of Jesus dying on the cross. And so I want you to just think about that and reflect on the question Ellie posed at the end of the story. And what would you have done if you would have seen that angel? And how would you have felt if you opened that tomb or looked in the tomb and it was empty? How exciting for Jesus to have risen and be alive again. Our activity that follows here is to make some special buns that are similar in that we bake a marshmallow into them, and when they cook and you open them up, the marshmallow has disappeared, and so it symbolizes that empty tomb. So take a look at the next activity, and I hope you get a chance to maybe try these for yourself. Thanks.
For this activity, you're only going to need 4 ingredients. The first one is, we're using a pre-made crescent roll dough that's refrigerated. You could use a refrigerated bread dough or a homemade recipe. You're going to need marshmallows, this size, which is kind of the medium size, melted butter, and then a mixture of cinnamon and sugar. There's no ratio you have to follow. You can just put as much as you want. And then for us, we're preheating our oven to 350 degrees. Use the temperature rating for the dough. Now to start putting them together, we're going to take a piece of our dough that's about this size and shape. If it's too small, you can kind of stretch it out a little bit. Then we're going to take one marshmallow. We're going to dip it in the butter and we're going to roll it around in there until we get all the sides coated. When we finish coating the butter on the marshmallow, we're going to put it in the cinnamon sugar mix, and then we're going to use a spoon to kind of sprinkle the cinnamon sugar all over the marshmallow, or you can just roll it around with your hand. Once you've got it well coated, we're going to put this marshmallow, which is supposed to symbolize Jesus, inside of the crescent roll, which is supposed to be his tomb. And when you're doing this, the main idea is to make sure that the marshmallow gets completely covered and there's no gaps. As long as that happens, then it's gonna be okay. Doesn't have to be super good or super perfect. Once you finish one, you move on to the next one. Now I'm gonna show you with one more. So you have your crescent roll dough on the pan. Take one marshmallow, coat all the sides in butter, roll it around in the cinnamon, or use a spoon to pour the cinnamon over top.
Cinnamon sugar.
And then you put this, which is supposed to be Jesus, inside of the tomb, which is the dough. Then you will just want to make sure it gets good and covered. As long as the marshmallow is completely covered, it doesn't matter how you roll it up. And then this is what it should look like, with no gaps. Pinch the dough together to seal those gaps. Now we've got all of them done, and this is them on our pan. Make sure there's some spacing because they're going to expand, and then double check that all of them are nice and tight so that there's no gaps. Time to put them in the oven. Make sure you line your pan when you do this because, as you can see, if you don't seal all the holes really well, it can make a mess. So really double check and make sure all the holes get sealed. When they cool off, we'll cut one open to show you what's inside.
It's probably okay that they spilled out a little bit. So just make sure you line your pan.
Okay, now it's time to cut it open. It'd be better if you use a serrated knife to avoid crushing it. You want to make sure that it's cooled before you do this or you'll crush it also. When you look inside and there's nothing there. How exciting. He is risen. I hope you enjoyed doing the activity today, and I hope that you enjoyed eating it as well. If you need any more instructions or more specific instructions, you can go online and you can probably find some there.
Thanks again for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the story of the empty tomb and the activity that we had for you this evening. An email was sent out and it included links for other activities to celebrate Holy Week and to reflect on Palm and Passion Sunday, which was this last Sunday. In addition, there are some other ideas for activities as well as links to our Easter celebration page on the St. Paul's Faith Formation website and some of the upcoming activities for Holy Week, which include the Agape Meal this coming Thursday. And you can find the link on our website. Again, that's stpaulsfaithformation.org. And take a look at that Easter celebration page for some other ideas and videos and activities. I wish you all a great evening. And again, remember, if you're going to be looking anything up online, to get a parent or trusted adult to help you with that. And thanks for joining us. Happy Easter.